Hey, it's Orit Krug here, and today we're talking about if trauma is stored in your nervous system or if it's stored in your body. The quick answer is both. And this is actually one of the biggest steps that people miss on their trauma healing recovery, which keeps them stuck in the same patterns. So your trauma is stored in your fight, flight, freeze, and shutdown responses of your nervous system, as well as in your physical body, which is manifested as your physical behavior, your actions. So when you think, I really don't want to snap at my partner, or I really want to speak up when they say something that hurts me, and you still can't physically actually, to make that action happen for you. So you can't do the speaking up, or you can't express your anger in an assertive yet calm way, then that's a good sign that your trauma is still stored in your physical body, because your physical body is not on board with what your mind wants. So let's talk a little bit more about this. I'm making this video with the assumption that you already have an understanding of what the fight, flight, freeze, and shutdown responses are. And if you don't, you can go back on some of my other videos where I explain it in more depth. But let's assume that you know that and talk about what that really does to our bodies, our physical bodies. Most of my clients that I work with, they have been storing trauma in their bodies and nervous systems since before they even had words. And they didn't even realize this until we started working together and we started moving in certain ways. And all of a sudden, these memories that had been so pushed down in their bodies were coming up from, age 3, age 4, and even a sense that it happened younger than that. And I know that sounds scary, by the way, but this is part of the nervous system work where we don't rip off the Band-Aid and just go into that and mess around in there. It's a safe experience, but I digress. So, if you are holding on to traumas, specifically plural, because often when we experience trauma early in our life, it repeats over and over again in relationships, in our careers, and so on and so forth. And these traumas get layered on top of each other. So when you've been holding that in for so long, for so many years, you have to really think and realize what that does to the physical body if you do want a full healing, if you do want a full release. So let's say your dominant nervous system response is to freeze. If you have spent years freezing at a bunch of different situations, whenever you get triggered, your body has tensed up so much. That is what the freeze response is. It's your body super tensed up. It's your muscles super tight, because when we're animals and there's a lion that's going to eat us, if we tense up more, if we make ourselves really tight, we're harder to eat, we're less appetizing, and maybe we won't get killed. It's a survival technique. So if you spend years and years doing that all the time, because it happens so much, then your physical body that's now a part of your pattern in your physical body. So even when you want to speak up to your partner, you have that impulsive response in your body, and you have to be more relaxed and, letting go if you do want to speak up, if you do want to match your mind's intention to your body's response and get your body on board. So you also have to release the trauma from your physical body. And a way that you do that, a way that I do that with my clients, is through physical movement, right? So a big issue that my clients have is not speaking up. So not being able to be direct, freezing up instead of communicating. Now there could be a whole lot of your unique stuff that's going on behind the scenes or underneath, that is creating this original, nervous system response. But when you have that that physical trauma as well, you have to teach your body how to be assertive, how to be direct without freaking out, without your body thinking it's a huge threat and that it's really, really not safe to do so. So that is one of the things that I do. I help my clients learn in their physical bodies how to be more direct in their specific movements, specific range of movements that help you do that. So that is today's video. And again, such an important thing for you to know if you have been trying to heal your trauma, or you've been trying to get support in healing your trauma for a long time, and there's this missing puzzle piece where you haven't actually healed the trauma from your physical body. That is what is going to get you to, finally follow through on your desires, follow through on what you want, go out and attract an eligible partner who is emotionally available instead of continuing to attract emotionally unavailable partners because it's too scary for you to be intimate, or it's too scary for you to speak up. So attracting somebody who is more dominant, where you don't have to be in that position to speak up as much, aka repeating the patterns of your trauma over and over again as an example, that will continue happening. So I'm talking to my single ladies out there, not really mine, I'm married, but this is one of the biggest things that I help my clients do as well. So if you're interested in how this can work for you, how you can release your unique trauma from your unique physical body, I would love to enlighten you with the steps that you need to take in order to do so that you can have a complete release and healing journey, so that you can really feel that shift in your behavior patterns and in your day-to-day actions, so that really what your mind wants matches what you actually do every day. And it's not a huge internal struggle, like mind saying, come on, speak up, and body saying, no, can't. And then spending days in bed isolating. So if you are interested in how this can work for you, and I am positive, I'm confident that this can work for you, even if it seems so far away from where you're at now, I know this can work for you. Let's talk about it. We'll meet for a free relationship review. And even though I know it can work for you, there is no obligation for you to work with me to make that happen. You can just have some amazing clarity and insight, and that's what we can do on the call. So if you're interested in booking a free relationship review with me, click on the link to the side, above or below, depending on where you're watching. And until then, can't wait to see you move. Bye.